So we finally overflew Greenland. And are now inbound to...
Kangaluswak.
Exactly.
Can you spell it from behind?
Yes, Yusua Kalak. Something like
okay,
this.
yeah, we just cancelled IFR. Need to get a broken layer over there, but there's some holes, so that's Tunisia stuff. And why do we do that? It's the question. To get some good footage, huh?
That's true. We're going to do a photo shooting in air with the other airplane.
Roger. Then joining right hand base for runway 09, Oscar Delta November.
Oscar Delta Alpha, space accordingly.
Oscar Delta Alpha is joining right downwind for runway 09 and short before turning right base.
Roger.
Heb je foto's gekriegt?
Ja, toe.
Oscar Delta November, wind 120 degrees, 8 knots, runway 09, that's clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 09, Oscar Delta November.
Oscar Delta Alpha, turn base.
Turning base, Oscar Delta Alpha.
Greenlander 551 tower.
Tower 551.
Are you ready for taxi?
We will start up now, Greenland 551.
Roger.
Oh. Okay, Core Uniform Delta Alpha is on final runway 09.
Delta Alpha number 1.
Number 1, Oscar Delta Alpha.
Delta November, make a right turn on taxiway Charlie, follow me waiting.
Right turn on Charlie, follow me waiting. Thank you for help.
Wow! Geil. Halleluja. And welcome to Greenland. As you can see, we just landed here, and I have to tell you, that was one of the best things I've done in my life. The landscape is so absolutely beautiful, and then combined with flying, it's just awesome. And now we're just refueling the planes, and then we have to leave again, and then we're going to Canada. Look at this landscape. This is absolutely incredible. We just figured out that we have a little issue going on here.
The guy who gets in first, yeah, will leave. I believe we should make a formation takeoff on the flight plan. How can this work? How can this work? We separate VFR and then IFR. It's the second guy in this hour, and then you are stuck for an hour. Well, it is what it is then, but let's see, finish everything and then we talk to them again.
We just received a slot from the tower, and local time here is now 14, and the earliest time we can leave here is 15 UTC, and
I think you already have the paperwork on your desk.
local time. That's so confusing with all the times. Anyway, our aircraft, or we will depart at 15, so in 1 hour, and the other aircraft, they have to wait until 16. So we have 1 hour here to spend right now. Not really much to do here. At least the weather is nice and it's not too cold. Or that's why I have this funny HUD on my head, if you were wondering. But yeah, we're delayed and we're waiting. I bought so many packages of these Mozartkugeln to give them away at all the airports to the guys, or to the handling guys, and I have already forgotten 4 times. So now we're putting it on the airplane of the other guys, and they should give it to the people from the handling. Yeah, that was the 4th time I forgot to give away the Mozartkugeln. They're set. So 1 hour later, we're about to take off, and are we excited? Yeah! So the plan changed again. We got delayed again by 50 minutes, so now we're waiting for another, or we will wait half an hour more. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oscar Uniform Delta November, expect the earliest departure time is 1515.
Okay, we will keep holding then, but we want to depart as soon as possible for you.
Roger.
Let's keep them warming up slowly. There's no hurry.
There is no hurry. Right.
For sure not in Greenland. Oscar Kilo from Delta November is ready to copy the ATC clearance and ready to taxi.
Oscar Delta November clearance and request a taxi to holding point runway 27, taxiway Bravo.
Taxi to holding runway 27 via taxiway Bravo, Oscar Delta November. So let's taxi there for 15 minutes. What? We need 15 minutes to get there.
Okay.
Yeah, what should I do? Earliest departure time is 15:15. We have another 15 minutes to go.
We have enough fuel.
Yeah. Well, I would say we have now identified runway 27 for quite a long time. It doesn't change.
Yeah. And we still have 1 minute.
It keeps about 270.
30 seconds. Click.
He's really looking at the watch, huh?
Yeah.
You will see. It's got 58, 59, ding,
Yeah.
and it got the clearance. Oh man. These watchmakers.
Oscar Delta November, wind 140 degrees 6 knots, 127, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff runway 27, Oscar Delta November. Oh,
8, 9, now.
Oh,
So takeoff time.
let's send the net to the home base. Let's go. Okay, ready? We got 99, 2 to 90. We got both airspeed indicators alive, and we continue. 80 knots. And now transfer it. Let's get up.
This landscape is sick.
Greenland 70 shows Tampa short.
It is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. There is absolutely nothing.
There's just little settlements, they call them cities, 150 people or so, but in between there's nothing. So,
That was Greenland.
it was Greenland.
We stayed longer than expected.
What? After reading this notam, yeah, I was a little bit afraid that we don't get any slot today, because you never know what kind of airliners they get in.
But what was
And they will give the airliners probably priority. Yeah.
what was in the NOTAM?
There are only 2 movements per hour.
Okay.
And well, they say whoever comes first leaves first or goes first. But you never know.
But anyway, I have to say that was the coolest airport I've been to.
Fun, yeah. It's an amazing landscape in here.
Or at least the landscape. Coolest and the strangest one. So what's expected time in Iqaluit?
1849 at the moment.
Is Iqaluit also so remote?
The town is bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, the town is bigger, but it's in a fjord, and around the town there's nothing.
Okay.
The good thing is once we're in the Iqaluit, we don't need to wear this kind of anymore.
That's the last leg in this one? Oh god.
You know what's interesting?
Oh yeah, yes. Huh?
Okay, we are now at 66 degrees north and 51, okay? And as we're moving straight ahead, yeah, our latitude north decreases, right?
Of course.
Yeah, but we are flying 280. How does this work? If you're flying northwest, yeah, you would gain northern latitude, right? But according to this map, we are flying southbound. This is the most northern point we're gonna be on our route. Frobisher Bay is already more south. But according our compass over here, actually the track is interesting, yeah. But it's very similar because we just have headwind, yeah. Is more than west, so we should actually fly more to the north.
Because of the variation.
There you go. That's the variation because this is magnetic, yeah, and this is a geographical map, yeah. Auxiliary here we got 29 degrees variation here, okay, to the
Almost
west,
30,
yeah?
Yeah.
So if we take 30 off, yeah, so we are not flying 280 degrees, we are flying actually 250 degrees. We are flying to the south. The difference is that compass looks somewhere here. Yeah, I don't know exactly where the magnet spot is, but I would believe it's something something over here. So you already have more track than if you go to the geographical North Pole, which is something I believe. Nobody understands, yeah, when you teach this in Austria or in Europe, because variation is 2 degrees. Yeah. Why should you care about that? But when you're here, it's important.
Woohoo! That's Canada.
Coasting in. Control Center, good day, this is Oscar Echo Uniform Delta November.
Uniform Delta November, squawk code 4576.
Squawk 4576, Oscar Delta November.
That looks like Greenland to me.
Pretty similar, yeah. 15 knots tailwind. We should have flown all the time at 6,000 feet, it looks like.
That's actually the first time we have tailwind on the whole journey.
Delta November, you're clear to the Iqaluit Airport to the visual 3-4 approach.
Get the visual 3-4 approach, Oscar Delta November, thank you. Landing.
Uniform Delta November, roger, contact Iqaluit Radio 122, that's marked, have a good day.
1222, Oscar Delta November, you too, bye bye. Iqaluit Radio, good day, Oscar, Uniform Delta November is on a visual rapid 3-4 approach.
Oscar Echo Uniform Delta November, Iqaluit Radio, good day. Roger, runway 34, wind 120 at 4, altimeter 2954.
Altimeter 2954, and let's copy the Korean final, Oscar Delta November.
Oscar Echo Uniform Delta November, call radio, roger, wind 090 at 4.
Roger.
Iqaluit. And we did it! We just crossed the Atlantic Ocean with this Diamond DA62, and that was actually my first Atlantic crossing. I've never been to the US or Canada, so the first time coming over was in a multi-engine piston aircraft. That's a cool thing. We just went through customs, they checked our passports, and now we're waiting for the other guys, and then we'll fly to... Where are we flying to? The next one? La Grande Rivière at the Hudson Bay together, and we'll sleep there tonight. So again, a refueling stop here, and then we're airborne again.
Delta November, line up at your discretion and take off at your discretion. Have a good flight.
Line up and take off on discretion. Good day, Oscar. Delta November. Okay, are you ready to go?
I am fully ready.
Okay, pumps on and by Iqaluit.
Let's go!
99, 98, RPM is good, airspeed 1, and the second one comes up, continue.
And we're on!
37. Okay, no chance for Greenland, gear up. One shot center, Oscar, Greenland from Delta November, good day. On Iqaluit to departure route, runway 16.
Diamond Oscar, Echo Uniform Delta November, Montreal, Center Module identified, and proceed direct La Grande Airport, climb 12,000 Iqaluit feet.
Side to La Grande Airport and coming 12,000 Oscar, Delta November.
And off we're going through the clouds.
Again.
Woohoo!
Are we here?
We are there. How's the surfing? 100%.
guys. Yeah, we're checking in here in 12,000 feet, just over the continent now, a bit east of the Hudson Bay, and after clearing customs in Iqaluit, Frobisher Bay, we are now heading into the evening into La Grande Rivière, somewhere in the Canadian tundra, for a night stop. For the time looks good. We're just above some stratus layer.
Where we have been surfing above, like for the last 1.5 hours.
Oh, we have another 2 hours to go.
Yeah.
And well, we are IFR but totally uncontrolled somewhere. Somewhere, sometime.
We expect bad weather, right?
Yeah, it will be an IFR approach in La Grande Rivière. We have overcast 600 and some mist and light rain, but it's okay. It will be night landing.
First one on this trip.
Yeah. Well, yesterday it was just on sunset, I believe, in Iceland.
Yep.
Yeah, the others are about 10 minutes behind us, so all working good and according plan.
Sounds good.
Delta November is Epton and joining the RNAV approach runway 31.
Uniform Delta November, I come with you, Roger.
Oscar Delta November is Tesca point. Runway side.
Uniform Delta November, I come with you, Roger.
Minimums.
Welcome to La Grande. This was, what did we say? 44? No, ground time.
We just landed here in La Grande Rivière. I believe it's called like that. And now we're just waiting for the other guys to arrive. Or... yeah, they just arrived. So we're gonna pack our things and take a taxi to the hotel.